Dun 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 dun. It's Ashley Nicole. It is the Ashley Nicole Daily Show. Dun 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 dun. It is Ashley Nicole Daily. It is the Ashley Nicole Daily Show. It is Ashley Nicole with Ashley Nicole Daily. Hey, what's up, you guys? Welcome to the second episode of Ashley Nicole Daily. In today's episode, I am going to be sharing with you guys some of my favorite makeup brands. There are a couple different makeup brands that I love using, that I have been using a lot. I don't wear much makeup. I wear tons of eyeshadow. I have tons of eyeshadow palettes that I really love. Majority of the eyeshadow palettes that I have are from Target or Ulta. The only place I shop for eyeshadow palettes are Target and Ulta. Yes, I don't have like a big eyeshadow collection yet, but I do have a lot of eyeshadow palettes that I really love. Majority of my eyeshadow palette is Color Story. I have a lot of Color Story palettes that I get from Target. Color Story has definitely become one of my favorite makeup brands. I also really love Jovia's Place. I love shopping for Black-owned businesses, so having a makeup brand that is Black-owned is pretty dope. I have three eyeshadow palettes from Jovia's Place that I'm pretty obsessed with. I also have an eyeshadow palette from Fenty by Rihanna, and it is the small eyeshadow palette from her brand Fenty Beauty. This is from Fenty. The shade I have is True Neutral. This sold for $25, so you get a small palette like this for $25, which can be overpriced, but it is really awesome. In the next clip, I am going to be sharing with you guys my other eyeshadow palettes that I have, and I'll also be sharing with you guys some of my favorite eyeshadow palettes that I have. So let's get started. These are the main palettes that I can find. This is the Revolution, the Chocolate Elixir, and then I love Revolution Rose Gold Chocolate, Color Story. Yes, these are all the colors in the Color Story. Another Revolution. This one has more pretty colors. This one is BH Cosmetic Love in London. I also love the colors in here. This is Color Story Fantasia. This is one of my favorite palettes. And this is the Berries by Jovia's Place. Yes. This is another Color Story palette. This was the first Color Story palette that I got. Yes. Let me see if I can open this one. May not be. Okay, this one is more pretty colors. These are the palettes that I can find. I'm going to be sharing with you guys my favorite palettes. These 4: Color Story, I Love Revolution, Color Story, Jovia's Place. These are my 4 favorite palettes that I have currently. I have more that is stored away for now. But yes, my favorite look to do is a rose gold look. I love to do a rosy gold look. That is my absolute favorite thing to do. Yes. I love how girly it is. I also love to do a good old smoky eye. Yes. And this is the bag that I currently use. One of the bags that I currently using. Yes.